So we've played Signalis, we finished it, and here's what we think about it. Yeah.
So what do you think about
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I would address, first and foremost, like, I think two very important things, and things we've read on the Steam reviews the most about, and it was the story, that it was amazing and absolutely crushing and depressing and everything, and that it is
Yes.
So first and foremost, the story. The story, was it as good? Was the story so good? I would say yes, but the thing with the story is, yes, it is great, amazing, strange, and it is absolutely, like, it is really sad, but don't expect to understand it.
Yeah.
Or to be like, or the game to tell you what the story is about. I can tell you, you won't understand a thing what's going on there. And I am confident to say that Vera will tell you or retell you the story a little bit differently than I would, because it tells you nothing. There are all these snippets, bits and pieces, but nothing is like, this happened, this is what it was like, this is happening right now. Everything's in kind of a haze. So if you like games where story is like clear, you can clearly, understand the story, this is not for you.
Yeah, this is more like open-end story.
Also end, but the whole story is really open.
Yeah.
We've also read that the developers did not really explain the story for the sake of players to kind of, play with their imagination and stuff like that. And I really loved it. I mean, throughout the game, we really discussed it, and we've talked about it a lot and theorized what's it gonna be, what's happening. It was really fun from this side. So yeah, story was good, and it was really sad.
Yeah, it was sad.
The part. Yes, it is there.
Yeah.
But don't expect the whole story to revolve around it. Yes, I mean, from the very beginning, we understood that we are trying to find our girlfriend, and this is a minor spoiler, I would think. Up until almost the end of the game, there was like nothing with our girlfriend, and there was this little flashback,
some
which
things,
some bits and pieces, but nothing really. And there was this little flashback which was really cute and heartwarming, and I really loved it. It was like this game is really like watching Untamed, and you're watching 40 episodes and nothing is happening, and in the 41st one, look at each other tenderly, and you're like, oh my god, that's enough. Yes. So it's literally like nothing's really happening. Here and there, bits and pieces, and almost at the end, you're like, oh god, and then it crashes you again. So, not revolving around it, but it is there, and it was great when it was there. Yes, that's it. What would I also praise? I really, really loved the graphics, the aesthetics. I really loved how it looked.
Yeah.
I would say there was nothing really hard when it comes to like controls and mechanics, nothing to be really learned, something really difficult. It wasn't difficult to actually play the game. So
maybe
that is
for me sometimes. But I don't know how to play any game, so it's okay.
So this game is a horror and puzzle game.
Yeah.
So was it scary, and were the puzzles difficult enough, or were they too difficult? That's the thing. So when it comes to horror, it was scary. It was scary. Like, the atmosphere was great. I loved the atmosphere. It wasn't packed with jump scares on any stuff, but when it came. You just feared when the enemies would come, because there's also this thing that you don't have unlimited ammo, unlimited storage, stuff like that, so you really have to think when to shoot, when to just run around. I would say we've never really had problem with ammo, like, to the point where we would be stuck.
I use everything.
But
at the beginning when you used everything.
It didn't really happen to us, but you have to really think about it. And that's the scary part, that you cannot carry your 8 guns, not 8, but you know, your all of your guns around and just use whatever you have to think about it. So it was scary to know that sometimes you got to the point where you don't have much ammo anymore and you just have to go through something.
Yeah.
And enemies would just, you know, pop up. So tell me, were the puzzles difficult?
I don't know.
Or were
It
they
was
too easy?
like they was like the middle part when they are not that difficult, but are not that easy. Some of them was really difficult, and we didn't know what to do, and we needed to like
Look up what to do.
what to do because we didn't know what to do.
Yes, I would definitely say it hit that kind of middle ground where
Yeah.
some of them were challenging, but it wasn't that you couldn't. It wasn't that you weren't able to solve it.
Yeah.
Then there were more difficult ones, which and that this was around the beginning and the middle of the game, right? So we had no problem with that. Then of course we got stuck because we are dumb. But that was not the problem of the game.
Yeah.
And I feel like at the end the puzzles got like almost like really, really hard to the point where we're kind of lost at loss, like what are we supposed to do? And it could be also the kind of the mental exhaustion from the whole game, being like, I don't know what to do anymore, I just want to end it, I just want to end it. But I don't think I would say they were like too difficult to play and that players would have problems to solve it.
It was just more like our
we were just dumb. We were just dumb at some moment.
Yeah.
But I still think I'd stand by that at the end the puzzles got like so hard that it was like really, really difficult. But it was gradually increasing, right? Because, you know, at the beginning they were like puzzles. And then they were like
puzzles.
Oh, puzzles. So yeah, the game is preparing you for more difficult puzzles. So I think they were okay. So yeah, any final thoughts? Would you like to maybe comment on something?
It was hard sometimes no. Sometimes we didn't know what to do. It was really scary.
I think it's definitely worth a try.
Yeah.
It has a really nice atmosphere. It's, I would say, unique. I haven't played a game like this. The story was definitely something. So yeah,
Aesthetic was really cool.
Aesthetic was really cool.
It was really cool.
Really nice. And I kind of also like that confusion of sometimes when you were like, I don't know what's happening, but then you found some node and you started kind of piecing the puzzles together and you were like, oh, maybe I know what's happening, and then suddenly you didn't know what's happening. So yeah, I would say that I would definitely recommend this game to anyone because I think it's a great experience. It was fun, definitely.
It was scary but fun. And
difficult sometimes, but still it got your brain working, and that was great.
Yeah.